In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. The constant demands of work, family, and social commitments can leave us feeling stressed, anxious, and disconnected. We often find ourselves caught in a whirlwind of emotions, struggling to find a sense of peace and balance. But what if there was a way to navigate this chaos and create a life filled with greater joy, resilience, and fulfillment? The answer lies in understanding and cultivating emotional well-being. Emotional well-being is not just the absence of negative emotions. It's a state of flourishing where we experience a range of positive emotions, manage challenges effectively, and build healthy relationships. It's about feeling connected to ourselves and the world around us, even amidst life's inevitable ups and downs. When we prioritize our emotional well-being, we unlock a transformative journey towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life. At the heart of this journey is the understanding that our minds play a crucial role in shaping our emotional landscape. Our thoughts, beliefs, and interpretations of events directly influence how we feel and respond to the world. If our minds are constantly racing with worries and anxieties, we're likely to experience a cascade of negative emotions. But if we can learn to calm our minds and cultivate inner peace, we create a fertile ground for emotional well-being to blossom. This is where the concept of calming the mind comes into play. It's not about suppressing or denying our emotions, but rather about creating a space of. When we calm our minds, we create a distance between ourselves and our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to observe them without getting caught up in their intensity. This newfound perspective enables us to respond to challenges with greater clarity, wisdom, and the benefits of calming the mind extend far beyond emotional well-being. Research has shown that it can also have a profound impact on our physical health, relationships, and overall quality of life. When we're less reactive and more centered, we make better decisions, communicate more effectively, and build stronger connections with others. We're also better equipped to handle stress, manage conflict, and navigate life's inevitable challenges with resilience and grace. So how do we begin this journey of calming the mind and transforming our lives? It starts with understanding the nature of emotions and their role in our human experience. Emotions are not good or bad. They simply are. They provide us with valuable information about ourselves and the world around us. They signal our needs, values, and boundaries. When we learn to listen to our emotions with curiosity and compassion, we gain valuable insights that can guide us towards greater well-being. But it's important to distinguish between healthy and unhealthy emotional responses. Healthy emotional responses are those that are proportionate to the situation, allow us to function effectively, and don't harm ourselves or others. Unhealthy emotional responses, on the other hand, are those that are disproportionate, interfere with our functioning, and may lead to destructive behaviors. For example, feeling sad after a loss is a healthy emotional response. It allows us to process our grief and eventually heal. However, if the sadness persists for an extended period and prevents us from engaging in our daily lives, it may be an unhealthy emotional response that requires attention and support. Understanding the difference between healthy and unhealthy emotional responses is crucial for cultivating emotional well-being. It empowers us to recognize when our emotions are serving us well and when they may be signaling a need for deeper exploration or change. It also helps us develop the skills to manage our emotions effectively so that we can respond to life's challenges in a way that promotes our well-being and fosters healthy relationships. This brings us to the concept of emotional intelligence, which refers to our ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. It involves skills such as self-awareness, empathy, motivation, and social skills. Developing emotional intelligence is a key component of calming the mind and creating lasting. When we're emotionally intelligent, we're better able to navigate the complex landscape of our emotions and respond to them in a way that supports our growth and development. We're also more attuned to the emotions of others, which allows us to build deeper connections and foster healthier relationships. Emotional intelligence is the bridge between our minds and our hearts. It allows us to integrate our thoughts and feelings, creating a harmonious balance that fosters emotional well-being and empowers us to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Now that we have a deeper understanding of emotions and their role in our lives, let's explore the fascinating connection between our minds and bodies. It's no secret that our thoughts and emotions can have a profound impact on our. Have you ever noticed how your heart races when you're anxious or how your stomach churns when you're nervous? These are clear examples of the mind-body connection in action. Our brains and bodies are constantly communicating with each other through a complex. When we experience stress, our brains trigger the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones prepare our bodies for a fight or flight response, increasing our heart rate, blood pressure, and breathing rate. While this response can be helpful in short bursts, when facing a genuine threat, chronic stress can wreak havoc on our physical health. Over time, elevated levels of stress hormones can weaken our immune system, increase our risk of heart disease, and contribute to a host of other health problems. It's clear that our emotional well-being is not just a matter of feeling good. It's also essential for maintaining our physical health and vitality. Fortunately, we have the power to influence this mind-body connection. By learning to calm our minds and manage our emotions, we can reduce the production of stress hormones and promote a state of relaxation and healing. This is where mindfulness comes into play. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It involves observing our thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations with openness and curiosity. When we practice mindfulness, we cultivate a greater awareness of our inner experience, allowing us to respond to challenges with greater equanimity and less reactivity. Research has shown that mindfulness can have a wide range of benefits for both our mental and physical. It can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, improve our sleep quality, boost our immune system, and even lower our blood pressure. It can also enhance our focus, creativity, and overall cognitive function. So how do we cultivate mindfulness in our daily lives? There are many different techniques that can be helpful, and the best approach will vary from person to person. Some popular techniques include meditation, deep breathing exercises, and progressive muscle relaxation. Meditation involves sitting quietly and focusing your attention on your breath or a mantra. As thoughts and emotions arise, you simply observe them without judgment and gently bring your attention back to your breath. Deep breathing exercises involve taking slow, deep breaths, filling your lungs and belly with air. This can help to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and counteracts the stress response. Progressive muscle relaxation involves tensing and then releasing different muscle groups in your body, promoting physical relaxation and mental calm. The key to success with any mindfulness technique is consistency and practice. Just like any other skill, mindfulness takes time and effort to develop. Start with short sessions and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable. It's also important to be patient and kind to yourself. Don't get discouraged if your mind wanders or you experience difficult emotions. Simply acknowledge them and gently bring your attention back to the present moment. As you continue to practice mindfulness, you'll likely notice a shift in your relationship to your thoughts and emotions. You'll become less reactive and more accepting of your inner experience. You'll also develop a greater sense of inner peace and calm, even in the midst of life's challenges. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine can be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. You can also practice mindfulness during everyday activities like walking, eating, or even. The key is to bring your full attention to the present moment and observe your experience without. As you cultivate mindfulness, you'll discover that it's not about emptying your mind or achieving a state of blissful detachment. It's about learning to be present with whatever arises, whether it's pleasant or unpleasant. It's about accepting the full spectrum of human experience with openness, curiosity, and compassion. By calming the mind and cultivating mindfulness, we tap into a deep well of inner peace. We learn to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace, and we create a fertile ground for emotional well-being to flourish. While calming the mind and managing negative emotions are crucial for emotional well-being, it's equally important to actively cultivate positive emotions. Positive emotions like joy, gratitude, love, and compassion not only make us feel good in the moment, but they also have long-term benefits for our mental and physical health. They broaden our perspective, enhance our creativity, and strengthen our resilience. Research has shown that positive emotions can counteract the effects of negative emotions, helping us recover from stress and adversity more quickly. They also build our emotional resources, making us better equipped to handle challenges. In essence, positive emotions act as a buffer, protecting us from the detrimental effects of stress and promoting overall well-being. So, how do we cultivate more positive emotions in our lives? It starts with recognizing and appreciating the good things that are already present. Take a moment each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, whether it's your health, your loved ones, or simply the beauty of nature. You can also try keeping a gratitude journal where you write down a few things you're grateful for each day. This simple practice can shift your focus towards the positive and cultivate a greater sense of appreciation for the blessings in your life. Another powerful way to cultivate positive emotions is through acts of kindness. When we help others, we not only make a difference in their lives, but we also boost our own happiness and well-being. Research has shown that volunteering, donating to charity, or simply performing small acts of kindness can increase our levels of positive emotions and reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. In addition to gratitude and kindness, other positive emotions that contribute to emotional well-being include joy, love, and compassion. Joy can be found in simple pleasures like spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or experiencing the beauty of nature. Love involves cultivating deep connections with others and expressing affection and appreciation. Compassion involves recognizing the suffering of others and responding with kindness and understanding. Cultivating positive emotions is not about denying or suppressing negative emotions. It's about creating a balance where positive emotions outweigh the negative ones. When we actively nurture positive emotions, we create a reservoir of inner strength and resilience that can help us navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. While cultivating positive emotions is essential, it's also important to acknowledge and address negative emotions when they arise. Negative emotions like anger, sadness, fear, and anxiety are a natural part of the human experience. They signal that something is amiss and needs our attention. Trying to suppress or deny these emotions can backfire, leading to increased stress and emotional turmoil. The key to managing negative emotions is to approach them with mindfulness and compassion. Instead of judging ourselves for feeling a certain way, we can observe our emotions with curiosity and acceptance. We can ask ourselves, what is this emotion trying to tell me? Or what do I need at this moment? Once we understand the root of our emotions, we can respond to them in a healthy and constructive way. For example, if we're feeling angry, we might take a few deep breaths, go for a walk, or express our feelings in a journal. If we're feeling sad, we might reach out to a trusted friend, engage in a comforting activity, or allow ourselves to cry. It's important to remember that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to managing negative emotions. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to experiment with different strategies and find what resonates with you. It's also important to be patient and kind to yourself. Healing takes time, and it's okay to have setbacks along the way. In addition to mindfulness and self-compassion, other healthy coping mechanisms for managing negative emotions include exercise, spending time in nature, listening to music, and engaging in creative activities. It's also important to seek professional help if you're struggling to manage your emotions on your own. A therapist can provide you with support and guidance as you navigate difficult emotions and develop healthy coping strategies. Experiencing negative emotions doesn't mean you're weak or flawed. It simply means you're human. By learning to manage these emotions in a healthy way, you can cultivate greater emotional resilience and well-being. Our emotional well-being is not just an individual pursuit. It's deeply intertwined with the relationships we cultivate in our lives. The connections we form with others can have a profound impact on our emotional health, providing us with support, love, and a sense of belonging. Healthy relationships nourish our souls, while unhealthy ones can drain our energy and create emotional turmoil. Building and maintaining healthy relationships requires effort and intention. It involves effective communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to compromise. When we communicate openly and honestly with others, we create a space for trust and intimacy. We also need to set healthy boundaries, ensuring that our own needs and values are respected. One of the cornerstones of healthy relationships is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. When we practice empathy, we connect with others on a deeper level, fostering understanding and compassion. We also need to be mindful of our own emotional triggers and learn to manage them effectively so that we don't project our own unresolved issues onto others. In addition to communication and empathy, healthy relationships also require a willingness to support and encourage each other's growth and development. This means celebrating each other's successes, offering a listening ear during difficult times, and providing constructive feedback when needed. When we invest in building healthy relationships, we create a network of support that can sustain us through life's challenges. We also experience greater joy, fulfillment, and a sense of belonging. On the other hand, unhealthy relationships can drain our energy, create emotional turmoil, and even impact our physical health. If you find yourself in an unhealthy relationship, it's important to seek help and support. This might involve setting boundaries, communicating your needs more clearly, or even seeking professional counseling. Remember, you deserve to be in relationships that uplift and empower you, not those that leave you feeling depleted and unfulfilled. Cultivating healthy relationships is an ongoing process that requires effort and commitment. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we surround ourselves with people who love and support us, we create a foundation for emotional well-being that can sustain us throughout our lives. While healthy relationships and positive emotions contribute significantly to emotional well-being, it's important to acknowledge that life is not always smooth sailing. We all face challenges, setbacks, and moments of adversity. It's during these times that our resilience is truly tested. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficult experiences and adapt to change. It's not about avoiding challenges or pretending that everything. It's about acknowledging the pain and difficulty while also recognizing our own inner strength and capacity for growth. Building resilience involves developing a set of coping skills that can help us navigate life's challenges. These skills might include problem solving, positive reframing, seeking support from others, and practicing self-care. It's also important to maintain a healthy lifestyle, including regular exercise, nutritious food, and adequate sleep. When we face challenges, it's easy to fall into negative thought patterns and self-doubt. We might start to believe that we're not good enough, that we'll never overcome this obstacle, or that we're alone in our struggles. These negative thoughts can become self-fulfilling prophecies, undermining our confidence and hindering our progress. One powerful strategy for building resilience is positive reframing. This involves looking for the silver lining in difficult situations and focusing on the lessons we can learn from them. It's about shifting our perspective from one of victimization to one of empowerment. Another important aspect of resilience is seeking support from others. When we're going through a tough time, it's essential to reach out to trusted friends, family members, or professionals who can offer us a listening ear, encouragement, and practice. Sharing our struggles with others can help us feel less alone and more connected, reminding us that we're not alone in this journey. Practicing self-care is crucial for building resilience. When we take care of our physical, emotional, and spiritual needs, we create a strong foundation for weathering life's storms. Self-care might involve activities like exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies, or simply taking a relaxing bath. Resilience is not a fixed trait. It's a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. By facing challenges with courage, learning from our experiences, and taking care of ourselves, we can cultivate the resilience we need to thrive in the face of adversity. As we've explored throughout this journey, creating lasting change in our emotional well-being it's not about achieving a state of perfect happiness or never experiencing negative emotions. It's about developing the skills and practices that allow us to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease, resilience, and joy. Think of it as a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. There will be times when you feel strong and confident, and other times when you struggle and stumble. The key is to keep moving forward even when it feels difficult. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal of emotional well-being. To create lasting change, it's important to commit to practicing the techniques and strategies we've discussed. This might involve setting aside time each day for mindfulness meditation, keeping a gratitude journal, or actively seeking out opportunities to cultivate positive emotions. It's also important to be mindful of your relationships and make an effort to build and maintain healthy connections with others. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and consistency. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress. No matter if you find yourself slipping back into old patterns, don't give up. Simply acknowledge where you are and recommit to your journey. As you continue on this path, you may find it helpful to seek out additional resources and support. There are many books, articles, and online courses available on the topic of emotional well-being. You might also consider joining a support group or seeking guidance from a therapist or coach. You're not alone in this journey. Millions of people around the world are striving to cultivate greater emotional well-being by sharing your experiences with others and seeking support when needed. In addition to the practices and strategies we've discussed, it's also important to create a lifestyle that supports your emotional well-being. This includes getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, exercising regularly, and spending. When we take care of our physical health, we also nourish our mental and emotional health. It's also important to set healthy boundaries and prioritize activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. This might involve saying no to commitments that drain your energy or carving out time for hobbies and passions that ignite your spirit. Remember, your emotional well-being is just as important as your physical health, and it deserves your attention and care. As you continue to prioritize your emotional well-being, you'll likely notice a ripple effect in all areas of your life. Your relationships will become more fulfilling, your work will become more enjoyable, and you'll experience a greater sense of peace and contentment. You'll also be better equipped to handle life's challenges with resilience and grace, knowing that you have the inner strength to overcome any obstacle. The journey towards emotional well-being is not a destination, but a lifelong process of growth. Accept the ups and downs, celebrate your successes, and learn from your challenges. By cultivating a calm mind and nurturing your emotional health, you'll unlock a world of possibilities and create a life that is truly fulfilling. While we come to the conclusion of this exploration into emotional well-being, let's recap the key takeaways that can guide you on your journey towards a calmer mind and a more fulfilling life. We began by understanding the nature of emotions and their profound impact on our overall well-being. We recognize that our minds play a crucial role in shaping our emotional landscape, and that by calming our minds, we create a fertile ground for emotional balance and resilience to flourish. We looked into the fascinating connection between our minds and bodies, understanding how stress and negative emotions can wreak havoc on our physical health. We discovered the power of mindfulness in managing stress, cultivating inner peace, and promoting overall well-being. We explored various techniques for calming the mind, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, and progressive muscle relaxation, encouraging you to find the practices that resonate most with you. We also emphasized the importance of actively cultivating positive emotions like gratitude, joy, love, and compassion. These emotions not only make us feel good in the moment, but they also build our emotional resources and protect us from the detrimental effects of stress. We explored practical tips for nurturing these positive emotions, reminding you that even small acts of kindness and appreciation can have a profound impact on your well-being. We acknowledged the inevitability of negative emotions and provided healthy coping mechanisms for managing them. We emphasize the importance of self-compassion and avoiding self-judgment, recognizing that all emotions, even the difficult ones, are a natural part of the human experience. We encouraged you to approach negative emotions with mindfulness and curiosity, seeking to understand their root causes and respond to them in a healthy and constructive way. We explored the crucial role of healthy relationships in our emotional well-being, highlighting the importance of effective communication, empathy, and mutual respect. We encouraged you to invest in building and maintaining strong connections with others, recognizing that these relationships provide us with support, love, and a sense of belonging. We acknowledged that life is full of challenges and setbacks, and that resilience is the key to navigating these difficulties with grace and strength. We discussed strategies for building resilience, such as positive reframing, seeking support from others, and practicing self-care. We reminded you that you have the inner strength to overcome any obstacle, and that setbacks are simply opportunities for growth and learning. We emphasized that creating lasting change in our emotional well-being is an ongoing journey. It requires commitment, practice, and a willingness to learn and grow. We encouraged you to seek out additional resources and support and to create a lifestyle that nourishes your mind, body, and spirit. The journey towards emotional well-being is a deeply personal one. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. What matters most is that you find the practices and strategies that resonate with you and that you commit to incorporating them into your daily life. While you continue on this path, remember to be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and don't be afraid to ask for help when needed. You have the power to create a life filled with greater joy, resilience, and fulfillment. By cultivating a calm mind and nurturing your emotional health, you'll unlock a world of possibilities and start on a transformative journey towards a more meaningful and purposeful life. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of emotional well-being. We hope this journey has inspired you to prioritize your mental and emotional health and to cultivate a calmer mind and a more fulfilling life. A path to well-being is a continuous one, filled with growth, learning, and self-discovery. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with others who might benefit from this message. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on personal growth, mindfulness, and emotional well-being. We appreciate your support and look forward to continuing this journey with you.